Hello and welcome to the Late Night Gaming Show, episode 39. And we thought I'd do it differently this time, and Jodie's going to wear the helmet for the entire episode.
No.
How are you feeling in there, Jodie?
A bit claustrophobic.
So obviously we've been playing Fallout 76 and stuff. We're really excited and we've got all sorts going on this week. So without further ado, let's jump straight into what have we been playing this week.
What you been playing this week?
Welcome back. It's time for what have we been playing this week. And obviously there's been a major game that we've been playing this week, which is evident by the giant helmet sat right there. But Jodie, what have you been up to this week?
What have I been up to this week? It's like, what have we not been playing this week?
I know.
There's been so much going on. So we've had Red Dead Redemption, because I'm just addicted to that game. Like, literally, I think it's an addiction, but really needs sorting out.
Well, we've got a topic. We're going to have to do something different on the topic of the week then to discuss your addiction problems.
We've, of course, been playing a bit of Fallout. Yes, mixed suggestions on that, but yes. And then I played a bit of Pokemon.
Pokemon Let's Go! You've been playing it? No,
yeah,
you've not been
I got off the back of the lorry last night. no, I didn't rob it. No, I was playing Pokemon Go on the way over because I needed to get some more.
You just
Pokemon.
need to play something Pokemon related, don't you?
Yeah, because it's like the Eve for us.
Yeah.
Of Christmas Eve.
Mm.
That's what it feels like right now.
I've only got like 2 Pokeballs left on Pokemon Go and it makes me sad.
Yeah. That's why I live at a Pokestop. As boss.
I've considered moving house for that purpose. So for me, it's just non-stop. Got Spyro on Tuesday. Oh gosh, I 120% of the first one. I did that in about...
You 120% of the first one?
Yeah. So you 100% it for getting all the stuff, but then you unlock Nasty's loot at the end, which is like an extra level with an extra 2,000 treasure. So I did that too. So I did that in about... I must have done that in... I played a bit of an evening, then I just finished it off in the morning. Well, not the morning, the evening the next day. So it probably took me about 5 hours to 6 hours. I obviously have played those games so many times, I know where everything is. So I was just like, boom, 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 doing everything. Apart from, I beat Nasty Nork, the final boss. I have to, every single level, I have to get every single thing. I can't move on to another level till I've got everything. I don't know how people go back and then get all the bits after it. I have to do it all in one go. So then I got to Nasty's loot and I was like, I've done it. No problem. Came out and it didn't unlock the last level. I was like, what the heck? And I've missed one treasure out of something like 12,000. I missed one treasure on Nasty Nork. So I had to go back on the level and do it again. But I finished that, absolutely loving it. I'm on to the second one now. I'm not actually that big of a fan of the second Spyro game, but the third Spyro game is perfection. So I'm excited. I'm just trying to get through the second one so I can get onto the third. So I've been playing a lot of Spyro. That's the game I actually just want to play. I want to play it right now. No offense, guys. I mean, I do want to do this show for you, but I actually just want to play Spyro. That's all I want to do. So I've been playing that. Then obviously we played Fallout 76 the day it came out, which for us was yesterday. For you will be a few days ago because this goes out on Monday now. I thought we had a great time. You got mixed feelings on it, which we'll come to later on. But I thought we had a really good time. We seemed to know what we were doing more this time. The first time we went out, we had no clue what we were doing. We didn't listen to anything, did we?
No.
But we kind of followed in the mix. We got quite far, I thought, in the amount of time we played.
Yeah.
Did quite good. And then I got to try out... Obviously, we had the Power Armor Edition. This bad boy right here.
Yeah.
And that came with some extra, like, downloadable content. And I got a massive head.
You did. It was just hilarious.
A massive...
Just dead funny to see.
A massive... Vault Boy. The name went out of my head. I've got a massive Vault Boy head, and it was just amazing. It made me so happy when I did it. So, is it worth buying it just for that? Yes. So yeah, that's mainly been what we've been playing, and I'm excited to play more. So, without further ado, we're going to move into our next section, which is the news.
It's time for some news, yeah. It's time for some news.
Welcome back. It is time for our next section, which is the news, and we have 5 items on the list today.
Let's do it, Tim.
We are going to do it. I'm excited. So number 1, and we're going to do a separate video on this because I think it'd be a great discussion. Depends on what time it is now. We got time. So our first one is the Game Awards, which happen every year. They've just put out the nominations, which you can go and vote on right now, which is what we're going to do. We're going to do a separate video on that, so we'll give our thoughts on. I've already voted, but who we would vote for. So I've just got the nominations for the Game of the Year, which is obviously the biggest award to give away. So the games that are up for that is God of War, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption, and Celeste. So Celeste is the one that I don't know why people are controversial about this. They're like, oh, it's a small indie game. Like, if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
mock it. Just
don't break that, Jodie.
I'm not.
I'm seeing you touching
just
it.
Just touched it. That's all.
So Jodie, I'm not going to ask you actually. I'm going to save it for the video. They're the ones you can go and vote on it now, and then they try and get you to share it on Facebook like a million times.
And it just doesn't happen.
But there you go. Because apparently that boosts the amount that your vote is worth. That's dodgy. But there you go.
How do they know that you've shared it though? That's my question. They're just trying to get it out there. That's all.
Number 2. So we just saw just before this that Pokemon Let's Go. People weren't sure if you could use how you played the game in handheld mode. That's been the discussion. Do you have to use motion controls? Do you have to do this with your Switch when you're playing it in handheld mode? I thought that this was already. I'm pretty sure they already said you don't have to use motion controls in handheld mode. I'm pretty sure they said that. But apparently it wasn't 100%. But it seems like you don't have to use motion controls. You just press A to throw the ball. From my understanding, so it was supposed to be something like you had a cursor that went up and down, and then you had a cursor that went left to right, and you had to press X when they hit in the middle. A. That's what my understanding was. Maybe I'm just gone crazy. But
I don't know.
But if that was a reservation you had, apparently you can use it without motion controls. So there you go. Number 3, the Pokemon Let's Go reviews are out, Jodie.
They are.
Do you think they've done well, or do you think they've done bad?
I think they've done all right. I think, like, from what I've heard, like, it took them longer because it's 2 games, so to bring out. But I think they would have done okay.
So it's been getting around an 8.5, which is pretty good. Like, what I love about this is there's all these people who want to hate this game. They want to because it's not the hardcore Pokemon game. Like, it's just something different. They wanted to. And then the reviews have come out and they've gone, oh, it's actually supposed to be a decent game. I never thought it was not going to be a decent game. I always thought it was going to be good. So, it's going to be good times, Jodie. Tomorrow, for us, it'll already be out while you're watching this. We're going to have the best time. I'm excited. Number 4. So Bethesda has just apparently, I don't know why they talk. This is a bad why talk about this, but they've shared that they're going to be using exactly the same engine that they built Fallout 76 on to make the next Elder Scrolls game and the new game called Starfield. Oh, they need to change that engine so bad. Like, what was your experience? What was your technical experience of Fallout 76?
I just kept freezing.
Just randomly would just stop and then resume.
So there was a point where we were playing. And we went on that event.
Yeah.
And then you were over the other side of the map, and I'm still in the same place we were. And then it was like, what's happening? So then I had to run over to you, and we failed the event. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So I just saw a lot of frame rate drops in random places as well. It's just technically not very good. But that's Bethesda anyway. They just really need to invest in a new engine. But we're going to get this kind of rubbish for the next 2 games. How exciting. And then our final bit of news, and this isn't exactly it's game related, but it's not a game, Jodie. We're branching out for this one. So there has been a new movie trailer.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
I've seen it.
So Detective Pikachu, the trailer came out, and it was so not what I expect. I mean, we knew the movie was coming out. We all knew that already. But how the Pokemon look and everything was not what I was expecting. No. They look so bizarre, but it looks really good though. It looks even my wife, she was like, "Have I watched that?" I was like, "Yes, yes." So there you go. That could get her back into Pokemon. I say back in. She was never really in. She got involved in Pokemon Go, and then she couldn't remember her password and email address,
and it got sad.
So she can't log in, so she won't play it. I told her to start again, but she said no.
I think you should start it for her, and then give it to him.
She said no, Jodie. I thought we were going to be Pokemon buddies again, and she said no.
No.
She said no. So on that sad and upsetting news, we're going to move on to our next section, which is what's out this week.
Can someone tell me what's out this week? Hey-oh.
Welcome back. It's time for what is out this week, and after last week's humongous list of 15 games, Jodie, we've gone even better. We've gone bigger. We've gone better. It's going to be insane. We've got a massive 3 games coming out this week, which is why I really do not understand why all these games came out last week. Just why didn't some of them just come out the week later? What?
No one knows.
I feel like Spyro might have benefited from being a week later, but whatever. So, Jodie, as always, I'm going to give you the difficult task of you're going to listen to what game's coming out, and then you're going to decide what game people should spend their money on this week.
Yeah.
So obviously, for you, it'll be from Monday onwards. Pokemon and all that's already out. We don't need to go over that again, although we probably will anyway. So, number 1, Battlefield 5 is out on Tuesday. Yes, Battlefield 5 was out last week as well, if you bought a specific edition of it. There was like something like 4 different versions on 4 different platforms that all you could start the game at different times.
What?
I don't know. Why didn't they just have like an early enlister one where you got it 4 days early, and then one that came out the normal day? But it was like literally each day there was a different edition that let you play the game on a different day. It's just bizarre. Everybody will be able to play Battlefield 5 on Tuesday. Number 2, the big boys are coming out. Farming Simulator 2019 is out, Jodie.
Can't wait.
It must be quite popular because they come out every single year. And then finally, we got ATV Drifts and Tricks for the Nintendo Switch. So, like quad bikes, but you're doing drifts and tricks. So I think we all know what's going to get pick of the week this week.
Yeah, we do.
ATV.
No.
Drifts and Tricks. Jodie, what is your pick of the week for this week?
Farming Simulator.
You going for Farming Simulator? You okay?
Yeah.
Any particular
I think it'd
reason?
be funny.
Just excited?
Yeah. It's because I watched them videos.
Are you thinking of the IGN one?
Yeah.
Where they did it? What was it? It was the unofficial review, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The British guy. Yeah.
And he made it for me. There's no way I'd ever buy that. You need to go watch that video and then go buy the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. That is our pick of the week. Farming Simulator 2019, not ATV Drifts and Tricks.
It sounds so lame.
I think it probably is fun. Like,
It's
Harvest
going
Moon is
to
a
be.
farming game that is fantastic. Well, the older ones were. But then you've got Stardew Valley, which is just an amazing farming game. This is more like a realistic, like, hardcore tractors and everything.
Mate, I'd well play that game.
Well, there you go. What's your pick of the week? So,
Yeah.
would you play it over Fallout 76? We'll find out in the next section. So we're going to move on to our next section, which is reviews of the week.
Oh, it's time to get funky. With the reviews of the week.
Welcome back. It's time for reviews of the week, and I had 2 that I was going to pick from, but I think I'm going to go for Fallout because Jodie, don't give me that look. Because just with so much coming out, I don't know how much we're going to get to play this game. Whereas Spyro, I'm been playing that through, and then playing it again, and then playing it again, and then playing it again.
You won't.
And playing it again.
Because I'd be like, get on this flipping game now.
Alright, so to give a bit of backstory to Fallout 76, right? We played the beta, didn't enjoy it that much.
Nope.
Jodie wanted to get in on the beta and thought it'd be a good idea to pre-order the game from the PlayStation Store, which you cannot get refunds from.
Nope.
Regretted that decision.
Yep.
So then we were holding out for the main release. We'd play it properly. We'd listen to what was going on in the storyline, what's going on. So we played a few hours last night, which was Thursday.
We did. No, it was Wednesday.
Which was Wednesday. I enjoyed it. I had fun. But Jodie, it's not just about did I have fun. Did you have fun? Talk us through your Fallout experience. You never played a Fallout game before, obviously.
So, I did the same mistake I did on the first one. When I was creating my character.
Right.
I didn't take a picture. And I forgot to... no. Well, I think it did, but I didn't personally stand and make the poses. It just took to swap. Look miserable.
Yeah, I did one as well.
So then, and then I forgot to sort her hair out. So that's why she's got really short hair. Because I forgot to sort
it out.
You
can change it though, okay.
I know, I couldn't deal with trying to sort it out. So then I was like, I'm just going to whiz through the vault because I know what's happening. Because we've been on the vault for a while. So I was like, I'll just whiz through, get out into the wilderness. And so that's what happened. So I just got out and I was like, all right, I'll go down to the overseas because I knew what was coming. I was like, well, now that I know where the camp is, I'm okay. I ran around for about 2 hours last time looking for this camp and then realised it was marked on the map. So I ran down, like, here you go, text you. I'm at the overseas camp. He comes out of the vault. I go to try and add him to my team and I transferred himself back to him. And then I tried to transfer himself to the overseas camp again and I ran out of caps because I only had 2. So I was streaming at that bit, but then we got down to the camp and I was like, okay, let's forget about what's just happened. Let's play this game. So I started playing it, and then what made me laugh overall was Tim's suit. That's one of the main highlights of that game. He just ran around this suit. You're gonna have to go. Oh, you can't watch it, can you? Don't matter. Can't watch it.
I think you took a picture though.
I took a picture, so I'll find the picture up. Yeah, so that was just hilarious and made the entire game more funnier. So, yeah, I thought it was alright. I mean, I thought it was a bit slow, but apart from that, there's a lot of running.
Yeah.
I kind of just wanted to get on one of, like, a quad bike or something and just ride up there.
Make it quicker.
Yeah, or if I could, like, ride a 2-headed
That's the thing.
cow.
We'll be able, the more we unlock, the more we'll be able to fast travel, so it'll be less of an issue, won't it?
Yeah.
To
I kind of just wanted to jump on the 2-headed cow and just ride up there, but they wouldn't come near me, so I just killed them. So anyway, yeah, but it was okay. Like, it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my experience.
Yeah. So if you've not looked at any of the reviews on like Metacritic or anything, so when we're filming this, there's no reviews up because they don't give out early copies anymore, Bethesda. But the user reviews are like 2.5, which isn't great. Which you can give and take with user reviews on Metacritic because people just like give zeros all the time for anything because it's just what they do. But in terms of like, it's not a great game. It's just not. Like, if the thing is, you'll notice how much of a not a great game it is if you play it on your own. If you play it on your own, like the fact that there's no NPCs, which means non-playable characters. If you don't, so it just means like, you know, characters that you go up and talk to and interact with and buy stuff from. It's like just a few robots, and that's like it. You know what I mean? Or you listen to Tall Teams. So kind of like in terms of like following a story and things like that, there's not much there. But then I think when you really realise what it is, it really is that like it's a full-on multiplayer game. Really, it's meant to be played that way. If you play it on your own, you're gonna hate it. And even if you're a Fallout fan, I think some people have said like, is it the worst Fallout game ever? And I'm like, it is, but it's not fully just a Fallout game. That's the thing. So I think it's like understanding what the game is first.
It's like a bridge game, innit, really?
Yeah. So I guess it'd be like, to me, it's like if you're trying to play it like that, it'd be like playing Minecraft and going, where's the storyline? You know what I mean? That's what it'd be like. You know what I mean? There's obviously no storyline. That's not what it's about. It's really about you traveling around, exploring, with somebody else, and then like killing stuff, trying to get better loot, and trying to make your armor better, and scavenging equipment and things like that. That's what it's really about. And I think when we played it the second time, I think we got that more. We listened to what was going on, so we knew where we were supposed to go. But I think the bits that we enjoyed was just like just some funny moment, like putting the big head on and everything was like hilarious. But to me, like some of the best bits were like you were just like running to. I just remember I had like gone a bit further than you, so I was waiting for you, and you were just running up to me going, "Where are you, Tim?" And he's like, "Oh, you're there." And as you're running, there's just like a pack of dogs chasing you behind, and you had no idea they were there. And I was like, "Jody, there's dogs chasing you!" And we just started shooting. There's just like little funny moments like that. That's where it makes it really fun. So I think if you can get somebody else to play with you, which I know not everybody can, like it just makes it so fun. And that's why I think we played about 2 hours because it was quite late because we had to do some other stuff. But like I did at that time just seemed to fly because I was having such a good time.
It was good.
But yeah, the technical problems are there. They need to sort a lot of that out. But to me, I don't feel like this is a game that we're just gonna sit and play for days on end on like a week. Just for a week, just play Fallout 76 every day. I think it's a game like maybe like once a week or every couple of weeks. We just go, do you want to play a couple of hours of Fallout? We'll get a bit further and then build a bit of a bigger base. And I feel like that's what it is. It's kind of a game that you'll just play for a longer time, but over spread out.
I just can't wait to build.
Yeah,
I'm literally at that point now, just like let me build.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing. I think we just have to get, because obviously it's very much a survival game, although it's not. It's like lower risks and stuff. But I think we're at the stage where we've got really rubbish weapons and stuff, and I think once we upgrade and get better stuff and get our power armor and everything gets where this bad boy in the game, I think we'll have a great time with it. I think we will. So I have hope, Jodie. But I genuinely enjoyed what we played.
I enjoyed what we played. I mean, yeah. We had people trying to add themselves to our team,
And we
which
just
was
said no.
just not happening. So if you do see us in the wild...
As in, like, people in the game just walked up to them, like, join team, and we're like, nope.
Yeah, so if you see us in the wild and you come up, just come and say hi, because there's no way you're getting on the team. But, yeah.
So, yeah, there's a few things that aren't very clear, like, those 2 occasions where we were on missions and it wasn't clear exactly what we were supposed to be doing, and there wasn't markers that were clear either, so we were just looking around this area for about half an hour and then realised we're in the wrong place. Oh, it was a bit annoying in that, but I think, yeah, the more you play it, the more you just get used to that. But without doubt, the Collector's Edition is just beautiful. The glow-in-the-dark map, incredible. Yeah. So there you go.
We got put into, I don't know if you saw it, we got put into a message board.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, there's about 15 people on this message board, all talking to each other because they're all clearly in a team, and then we're just like the added ones in.
Well, it was the paradox.
Yeah,
those guys.
Yeah, I was just like, this is sick, but you're not in the. I don't know where you are on the map, and I don't know how to join you. So,
yeah.
Paradox, if you wanna add us.
The thing is, it's on unsociable times though, because our time zones.
Oh, yeah, because you're American as well. Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, I'm cautiously a little bit optimistic with that game. Yeah. I do like, the thing is, I just look at the helmet and I go, I want to play Fallout. That's the thing. I look at the map and I just go, I want to play Fallout.
I look at it and see the pain and the anger and the frustration.
Yeah. So maybe not the easiest Fallout game to get into for your first time, perhaps. So there you go. But yeah, I think it's going to be really fun to go further. So that has been Reviews of the Week. We're going to move on to our last section, which is Topic of the Week.
Topic of the Week.
Yes, Topic of the Week.
Why does it just say overreaction? It just says overreaction. What does that mean? Why does it say that? It just says overreaction at the bottom. What the heck? Right, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You have no idea what the topic of the week is?
No.
Okay. Hello and welcome to... Why am I still in the intro?
Why are you doing the intro?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired, Jodie.
Oh, we're going to have some good bloopers this week.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm going to make it through today.
We can do it.
Right, are you ready?
This has been the most chilled day for you as well.
I know. It's just I've literally just been making videos, it feels like, all week, just non-stop.
Welcome to YouTube.
I know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back. It's time for Reviews of the Week.
It's not reviews at the week. Oh, Tim.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's wrong. I've literally...
Should I do the intro?
I've just crashed just now.
I'm going to do the intro.
Go on.
You ready?
Oh my word. Yeah, go on.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Topic of the Week. And I don't know what the topic is because Tim's not told me yet. So he's going to tell us before.
So the topic of the week this week, Jodie, which we are doing Topic of the Week, not any of the other sections. No. Topic of the Week. So Fallout 76 and online games like that, I think, create really interesting moral dilemmas, should we say. So, and games like Grand Theft Auto that have gone online and things like that. So my question, Jodie, for today is when you have like an online person, let's say, you have like an online life, don't you, in these games? So Fallout 76, there's other people running around. We can choose to be nice to them. We can choose to shoot them in the face.
Like we chose last night.
So really, I've heard people say, you know, like, oh, I think I've asked like Grand Theft Auto, for example. I might ask them like, oh, why do you play that game? And they'll be like, oh, because I can do. I've heard people say it's because I can do things that I can't do in real life, like just kill random people or rob a bank. So my question is, with us as Christians, should our online fantasy lives, should they match up with our real lives in terms of the decisions we make? So for example, I'll give you a Fallout 76 example, Jodie. So right at the end, when we finished our little gameplay. You know what I'm going to say now, aren't you? Our little gameplay
I
session.
can't believe you putting me in
This guy comes up to us and he's just looking at us and he's way higher level than us. I say way higher. We were like level 7 or 8 and this guy was like level 16, so he's like double us.
But we had 2 of us.
And we were like, oh, what's this guy going to do? And Jodie straight away is like, let's just finish off by killing this guy. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And I wasn't actually saying that for moral reasons. I was saying it because he's going to kill us both quite easily. But you were like, no, let's just kill him. And I was like, no, let's just not do that. Let's not do that. And then he tried to, what did he waved at us and then he tried to trade with us. And I was like, I don't want to trade with you. I'm not into trading when it comes to these kind of games. I'm not at all. People always want to trade with me on Rocket League. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't care. I'm keeping my stuff, you scumbags. So he came over and wanted to trade. We said no. And then he waved at us. And then he dropped a nice little submachine gun for us, which we didn't have. And then I robbed it first. So lots of moral issues. So I
thought it was going to be a bomb, you see. So I just left it. I was like, you can try it, but I'm not going for it.
So my question is, so do our moral decisions we make in games, should they be as good as the moral decisions we make in real life? Oh, that's a difficult one right there.
Well, we are told to imitate Christ. Mm-hmm. And I think it should really happen in games. We should be a little bit more sensitive, but the Bible also says to be...
I'm excited for what you're about to say.
To be as gentle as a dove, but as wise as a serpent. Is that right?
I don't know.
That's what I can't remember.
Wise as a serpent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember the verse, but it's something about being as gentle as a dove, but.
So what you're
wise.
saying is we should lure the people in with the gentleness, but then bite them like a snake.
No. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying if someone hits you, hit them back. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is sometimes it's good to take the moral high ground, and sometimes you just got to take them out. You know what I mean? You're just being paid to the right side. It's just one of them. Like if there's someone that you don't like, and you try your best to be with that person and try and like build them up, and they're just physically draining you, it's not good for you to be in that situation, and you've got to be wise about it and be like, bye. And I think that can come across on games as well. I mean, because you can get people that latch onto you just to get their level up, and then they're like, bye, once they're at a certain level. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful about stuff like that. But I mean, if you're just going around and just shoot, like my situation last night, I was like, let's just kill this guy. Like, that was wrong. I should have been like, okay, let's see him out, because like something could have happened, but I was just like, no, he's going to kill us, so let's just...
Yeah, I was the nice guy.
You
and I
were
got
the good guy.
gun out of it,
you were the good guy.
Yeah. So for me, I think depend what the game is important, because if the point of the game is to kill each other, and it's a mutual, like, it's just a fun thing, then obviously that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm not saying go on Call of Duty and don't shoot anybody.
Oh, no.
You're not going to have a fun time playing that game.
I mean, but like in Fallout, you have that option.
But I think in Fallout, you know, it might be controversial, I don't know. But like, does it actually say something about you if people see you walking around, you're nice to people? That might just sound crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, if people like, I'll come up and then just, you know, say it was the tables were turned and we were really high level and that other person wasn't. I feel like if we just went up and killed him and robbed his stuff,
no, that would be
he would be like absolute scumbags.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like, he came over and just, it's a nice little weapon for you guys. Like, does that not actually does that say something? I don't know if it does or not, but I just think actually in certain games like that, I feel like how you act actually can do something.
Like at that last night, I was surprised that he just dropped that, because I was aiming my gun at his head.
I thought he was going to kill us too.
So, I was like, you shoot me and you're dead, because there's two of us. So I was like, I was really surprised. I was like, oh, and he just ran off, and I was like, nice, mate.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I mean, I just wonder, like you don't know where. I don't know if it sounds stupid or not, but that could lead, if that was you doing that, it could lead someone, oh, this nice guy, he's a nice guy, and then get spread around, whatever. But I just wonder if, like, you just, in games, I don't think we really think about that, and we think it's this like separate life that we have. It's very much like how people act on the internet in general, and it's like we've got this separate life, so we can do what we want over here. But then when people actually see me, I'm going to act the good Christian way. I just wonder, what does it look like if we act actually good?
Yeah.
But like I said, I think which game you're playing is important. Like I said, some games are like, if in Fallout 76, just the way the community took it is just everyone kills each other, then it's like, I feel like, great, go for that. And we'll all just do that. You know what I mean? But it's like, most people are actually being relatively nice to each other. So it's like...
Yeah, I had a story of a guy who played... what was it now? RuneScape. Played RuneScape.
Right.
And he went onto his mate's RuneScape account and took everything off him.
Scumbag.
Like, everything off him. And this guy was a Christian, and so they didn't tell each other. Like, and this guy was so frustrated because he'd worked so hard to get to where he was.
There goes the light.
And then this guy was so frustrated to work to where he was, and he just lost everything because of this guy. And he didn't tell him, and then like 2 years later, he was like, "Oh, I remember that time," because he knew it was that guy, but he just didn't want to say. He went, "Oh, I remember that time when you took that stuff from my RuneScape account and all this," and he just went, "Oh yeah," and he laughed, and apparently his face just dropped, and he wanted to kill him. I was like, yes,
but that exactly. So I think
witness,
as silly as it sounds, like in some occasions like that, it could really damage your reputation, or
definitely.
It doesn't exactly mirror Christ, as you were saying. So just something interesting to think about.
Yeah.
But yeah. So as the lights have gone out, one of the lights gone out, our time has come to an end. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you absolutely hated it, please give it a thumbs down. And if you want to see loads more stuff just like this, if you want to check out all of our Pokemon Let's Go stuff that's going to be going out, it might already be out now, but if you want to see all the new stuff that's coming out, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button so you're notified of every new video. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.